Okay, this is the video of my ship, USS Bryce Canyon AD-36 destroyer tender, and it's about the time I was stationed at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, on Oahu Island, and we would take a dependent. We took a dependence cruise or a medic cruise on to Lahaina, Maui, and to Hilo, Hawaii, the Big Island. So those and I used my 8mm camera to record some of the journey on the ship, going back and forth. And I added a few photos too. So that's what this is about, to show my 8mm videos. And here we go. Let's start. Okay, we should be coming up to a picture now. Okay, that's when I got promoted to E4, or third class fire control technician. And fire control technician operates the radar and the gun, or we maintain it and take care of it and make sure it works. Okay, that's my ship. This is a photo, a big picture I got from my ship when I left. I don't know. They must have been getting rid of it. I think it had paint on it or something. Anyway, that's a video I made with my 8mm camera, and it's showing the rainbow over Pearl Harbor. Actually, it was a two rainbow. It was like a faint rainbow above that one. Probably can't see it in this picture. So that's just two pictures that I made that were merged. That's I think that's on Oahu somewhere. Okay, that's just a sunrise. No, sunset. That's a sunset. That's Molokai. I added some on my video. I added some text, so I was able to do that. But I'm not. But when I watched it after I completed it all, that's a sunset. After I completed the video, it was pretty boring because there was no sound, and I don't know how to add music. So I'm going to try to add an audio file. I'm trying to create an audio file that matches what I'm seeing, because I'm watching the video as I'm narrating. That's Diamond Head in front of that mountain. Yeah, and that's a sunrise, I think. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, just to make it so it ain't so boring. Yeah, that's Lahaina, Maui, and that's Oahu. That's Pearl Harbor. That's where we're moored or docked. We're tied to the dock there. Okay, that's Pearl Harbor. That's our ship. That's me on watch duty with my radio. And that's just another shot of the back of the ship. Okay, that's my ship again at Pearl Harbor. Yeah, ship again. That's the MP's office or police station there on the left. That's me. Wish I looked like that again. I gained a little weight. Anyway, that's my promotion again. That was in '75, I think. That's a good shot of Diamond Head from the ocean. Yeah. And that's our R5 Division office. That's where all the rates are. That's where all the people who work with me. That's where we were there. Okay, and that's Lahaina from the ship. And that's a I'm going to say sunset. These are photos, by the way. I added some photos to this file that had my 8mm. That's the Enterprise, the aircraft carrier Enterprise, which I helped tie up. I made a mistake there. I said 36. Anyway, that's just a sunset. That's Pearl Harbor in the morning, early in the morning. I remember that shot. That's Arizona Memorial. That's a view from my ship from where we're tied. That's the dock and the gangway to go up to get up onto the ship. Okay, that's the submarine. Hope my narration matches what I'm seeing. If it's off a little bit, okay. This is my second time doing this. That's my ship anchored out off the shore of Lahaina. That was during our Lahaina dependence cruise. That's the same shot, but I just zoomed in. Okay, that's now it's a video of me of our ship sailing back. Yeah, that's Molokai. I think that's in the afternoon. I'm not sure, but I think it's in the afternoon because the sun comes up behind Molokai. Behind Molokai and to the right. Now that's Lanai. That's the opposite of Molokai. And then now we're hitting Maui. That should be Maui. Yeah, that's where the sun's coming up or going down. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong about that. That might be Lanai. Maybe what I was looking at was mountain, but this is Molokai for sure. I know. Yeah, this is Molokai. But that's a sunset. Now that's Molokai. That's a whale. That's Molokai again. From the channel. I forgot the name of the channel. What's the name of the channel? Kalohi. Okay, that's Oahu. I think that's Cocoa Head, and you can't see it very good, but I think that was Diamond Head because we're coming up to Honolulu now. That's Honolulu, the white. And that's the West Oahu. That's the mountains on the west side of Oahu. And if you go on the other side of those mountains, that's where the north shore of Oahu is. That's where all the surfing is. The big surfs come in. Okay, that's Honolulu. Pearl Harbor's off to the left. Pearl Harbor's over there to the left in the low area. Between this mountain range and the west mountain range, that's where the harbor is. Okay, that's Diamond Head, but it's not a very good shape because you're not looking at the right angle. I usually look at it from the side. And I always thought whenever I looked at this from the ship, it looked like there's a bunch of garbage on the island because of the houses, the way their houses are all spread out. It looked like a big garbage dump. Anyway, that's Cocoa Head. Yeah, I didn't have sound on this 8mm, but that's all I had back then. Honolulu, that's Honolulu. I'm thinking that we're leaving Honolulu. Yeah, I think we're leaving Honolulu. We're probably going to Hilo. Yeah, that's my guess. We're going to Hilo. Big Island. Although it's possible that when I spliced, because I recorded these. Okay, that's the Big Island. Now, so that's the Big Island. That's the Mauna Kea, and that's the one with snow in the middle, in the distance. I'm not sure what these other two were. These other two humps. One's Kilauea, and the other one I don't know. I only know two of the mountains on the Big Island. It's Mauna Kea, the tall one, and then Kilauea is the one that's erupting all the time. That's the one way in the back. The other one I don't know what that is. Okay, now that's West Maui. Oh, Maui. West Oahu. That's on the other side of Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor's in the distant back there. You can see that's Pearl Harbor I just passed. Okay, this ain't Pearl Harbor. This is just this is Ala Moana Peninsula. There's a beach at the end of this peninsula, and I'd go there all the time because there's not too many tourists there. This beach is mostly for the locals, and they have canoe races there too on that open water. Okay, that's the beach. It's a small beach, but it's nice. Waikiki is down further. Yeah, past those. I think that's the Sheraton, or Hilton, or maybe that's the Hilton. Yeah, that's the Hilton Hawaiian, I think. Anyway, that's where Waikiki Beach, where those tall buildings were. Right about on the left. Okay, that's the Diamond Head. Okay, now we're at sea again, and that's Honolulu. Yeah, we're still. I don't know if we're coming or going. I'm not sure anymore. Like I said, after I recorded these things, I had to send it to the developer and have it developed in a big reel, and then I had to splice splice the small reels, because the reels are small, and then when I get enough of them, I splice them together. And sometimes I didn't splice them in the correct order, so I got what I got. Okay, that's probably around there where Honolulu, where the Pearl Harbor is. That's a plane or jet. That's another jet. Because the airport's right there too, right next to Pearl Harbor. Oh, well, that's my captain on the left, or the white with the white. That's my captain. And then that's just the flag on top of the ship. I'm at the top of the ship. That's where our fire control radar was located, and we had to go up there and maintain it and work on it and paint it. That's about all my job was paint, repaint, and repaint. Oh, that's the front of the ship. There's the gun's up front with the white thing on it. The white thing is the cover, keep the barrel from rusting. Okay, that's the front of the ship. So I'm going toward the back of the ship now. So which direction we're going? I think we're headed somewhere, because the way Honolulu looked like we were leaving. We're leaving it. Okay, this is my fade in and fade out. I like that function. Fade in, fade out. Okay, now we're coming up to the life raft. Or lifeboat. Not life raft. Lifeboat. It's a lifeboat. Okay, now that's still Oahu. That's Coco Head. I think we're getting farther away, so yeah. So I think we're leaving Honolulu and Pearl Harbor. Okay, this is my sunset. See how I fade out and fade in as it was going down behind the cloud. Yeah, I had to zoom in to get this shot. Oh, that squeak is my chair. My computer chair. Hope this works out. I don't know how to add music to these videos, but I'm trying to learn how to add I call it voiceover, but it's not really a voiceover. I'm just making. I don't know how to do a voiceover to an existing video, but I'm trying this because I'm creating a separate audio file while I'm watching the video to try to align it so they're aligned with the photos and video. So hopefully what I'm talking about is what you're seeing. Okay, this right here is, we call it colors. This is every morning they raise the flag and they play the national anthem as they raise the flag. And there's a highway right there, and then there's a parking lot, and there's on my ship. I'm on my ship. I'm in the doorway of the I'm in the doorway, or the hatch. I'm in the hatch of our office, of our work area where we're working. It's inside the ship. Because if you're outside the ship, either in your car, on the road, or standing, or walking, or just on the ship, out in the open, and they start the music and they raise the flag, you'll have to stop and salute. Or if you're in your car, you just have to stop until the music ends. So I was inside, so that's why I was able to film this through the door. So this is what we saw. That's what I saw every day, every morning. And I'm not sure if this was before or after we had assembly, because every morning we had everybody would line up and count off to make sure we're all present. I think that was after this. I could be wrong. It could have been before this. I'm not sure. Okay, that's just the islands of Hawaii. Okay, that's all. Bye.